Hi, friends. So it is Monday, and so we had that long weekend, and now it's time for us to get back in the groove, right? So it's been a little bit tricky for me too, because it's Monday morning, and it's a little rough around the edges when it's Monday morning. Anyway, but you can see back here, I put my sign so you could see that I decorated for Christmas on the long weekend. I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready for Christmas. I'm ready for 2020 to be over and for us to be moving on. So I did decorate for Christmas. That's what I did this weekend. So when you come on live, you got to tell me what you did this long weekend because you had 4 days off. I had work to do on Thursday and Friday, but you had 4 days off. So you make sure that you come on and tell me what you did this weekend. Okay, so I'm going to take us through the morning meeting, and it's a really important morning meeting today because I'm going to talk to you about trees because we are starting the study. We sort of kind of eased into it a little bit because we did apples and apple trees and how apples grow on trees and how you have to plant the apple seed, and then it got the small tree, the stalk that came up, and so I'm going to take you through today, and then you're going to tell me everything that you know about trees. So when you come on at 9 o'clock, I want your brains, your thinking caps to be on, your brains to be working, and you need to be ready to tell me everything that you know about trees. Okay? All right, so here we go. Good morning, terrific trees. So of course we love some alliteration, right? We love some alliteration. So there it is again, terrific trees. That is that T sound. We have done that one before. So again, when you come on, you're going to give me a T word, and you're going to tell me everything you know about trees and what you did this weekend in case you decorated for Christmas too. I'll actually turn it one time this week because over here I have my dog stockings, and there's so many of them. We have so many animals in our family. So our dogs and our cats are over here, and these are my children's stockings. But yeah, I'm ready. There's a Christmas tree over there too. I'll go sit underneath that one time as well. Today is Monday. So we had off Thursday and Friday and Saturday and Sunday, and today is Monday. So it's time for us to get back in the groove. This week, our study is trees. So I want you to tell me everything you know about trees. There's not just one kind of tree. Now you all know, because I've told you several times, that my favorite kind of tree is a palm tree, right? Because I love warm weather and beaches. And even though I love warm weather and beaches, I also love Christmas trees. So there are different kinds of trees that they use for Christmas trees as well. So we'll talk about that a little bit too. So I want you to tell me what you know about trees. What are the parts of a tree? Who lives in a tree? What kind of trees do you think you have around your house? Like, there's all kinds of things that I need for you to think about, okay? What do you know about trees? Anything that you know. Now, we did talk a little bit about something that is on a tree when we talked about jumping in something. Remember that? Remember that story? That's the story I'm putting up today too. The story about us jumping into something that falls off a tree in the fall. Because we did talk a little bit about fall, right? So I want you to think about that. What do you know about trees? Okay, so we're also this week going to be talking about number order. So we've done a lot of talking about, like, I'll give you one number or we'll count something. But this week we're going to talk about how to put those numbers in order from 0. Remember, 0 means nothing, right? It means none. From 0 all the way to 10. So we're going to put them in order by the actual number. That's what we're going to be practicing this week, okay? And I know it's a little bit tricky, so you guys are really good, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but then sometimes when we get to 7, 8, 9, 10, we get a little tripped up. So that's why we're going to make sure that we practice a little bit numbers in order, okay? So that's this, 0. And I put the words here too because I think that you're super smart and so that you'll know how to read the words as well. Yeah. 0. That's that, right? Also looks like an O. but we're not talking about letters right now. We're talking about numbers. Remember, we did the sort, right? So that's what an O looks like. But right now we're talking about the numbers. So that's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want you to remember that is them in order. So what your activities on Seesaw this week are taking the numbers and placing them in the right order, right? So you're going to take the 0 and put that one first, the 10 goes last, and you're going to make sure that you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way across. All right, every activity this week is that, except for Fun Friday. Because of course, Fun Friday, we had to do something totally different. So Fun Friday, we're actually going to do a science scavenger hunt. So you're going to make sure you're going to tune in every single day this week so that we make sure that we know what it is that we're doing, right? Also on Seesaw, which I didn't put up on the morning meeting, but we're going to talk about opposites too. Opposites when we're talking about words. So the opposite of in is out. The opposite of up is down. I guess I could do it this way, right? In, out, up, down. So we want you to figure out how words are related to each other. That's what that's about, okay? So those are the activities for this week. I'm going to do much more about that on the morning meeting this week. It's really, Monday, it's really important that we talk about everything we know about trees, because that's what we're talking about all week, actually for the next few weeks, we'll be talking about trees. But I want you to also be thinking about opposites, all right? How words are related, how we can do the total opposite, just like I said, in, out, up, down, left, right. So the total opposite, that's how when we're talking about how words are related, all right? So those are your Seesaw activities for this week. They are ordering and positioning numbers, and they are opposites. Easy peasy, right? And last thing, we're going to do this pattern. We also always need to repeat things that we've already done, right? That's review. That's how we review things. So we've already done patterns. These are leaves. They looked a little better, but they look a little bad on camera. But let's see. Red, green, green, red, green, green. What comes next? So let's try again. Red, green, green, red, green, green. Okay, Pop on Live. Here we go. Pop on Live. We need what you did this weekend, everything you know about trees, a T word, and the answer to the pattern. Got it? Get it? Good. See you in a few minutes.